Yo, right now, someone is struggling and experiencing excruciating pain from a problem that you know how to fix. But instead of learning how to fix it from you, they're spending countless hours watching random YouTube videos, scrolling on TikTok, Googling stuff up, as my niece would say. And you, my friend, are allowing fear to keep you from creating the digital product from your gift, talent, experience, expertise, or God given gift, and they are struggling. What do you have to say for yourself, man? Well, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of letting fear, procrastination, self doubt, and whatever other excuse you have keep you from creating the digital products that you know are living on the inside of you, today is your day because we're going to break down how to create a high value digital product. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you a cheat code that can help you get it done super, super fast. So do me a huge favor. Comment in the chat where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand. Smash that subscribe button. And let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 23 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, the show dedicated to helping you develop the mindset, skill set, and tool set to win on the internet. We're talking digital products, how to transform your intellectual capital, your IP, into actual capital by way of digital products that you can create one time and sell over and over and over again. If you do not know me, my name is Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur. I'm the founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and mentorship program where it's my mission and ministry to help people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with the right digital products, AI-powered software so that you can create a passive income empire for you and your family, buy back your time, and give more to this world based on the gifts that God has given you. So today we're going to dive right into what are the components that make up a digital product that sells. That's what we're going to be breaking down today. But I will tell you, before we even get there, one of the things you absolutely must decide is you got to decide who the heck you're talking to and what it is you want to be known for. We call this a unique transformation statement. What are you going to deliver that's going to create a transformative result in the life of someone else? And we condense that into a statement. I have two of mine here, one for each of my brands. So for instance, for my coaching program, I help purpose-driven Gen Xers turn their gifts, talents, experience, and expertise into passive income-based online businesses so they can buy back their time, get paid for doing what they love, all without the needs, all without the headaches of running a traditional business, right? So your promise statement or your unique transformation statement should say, I help who, do what, whatever it is you help them with, so that they can benefit without an anticipated pain that might be keeping them from getting started in the first place. For my marketing agency, for instance, I help local brick and mortar businesses with 5 employees or less leverage AI to optimize their online presence, increase their lead flow, grow their revenue so that they can expand their operation and contribute more to the communities they serve without becoming marketing gurus or tech wizards. This is called a unique transformation statement or a promise statement, because when you are building any type of business, it requires for you to build a brand. And all a brand is a promise. That's it. What are you promising? So if you got a promise statement, you know what you want to be known for, the problem that you want to solve, who you're talking to, who you want to solve that problem for, then let's break down some of the components of a digital product that is high in value, therefore it is going to sell. So you got to pick the right digital product for your audience. Not all digital products are created equal. Some are easier to sell than others. To create something people want to buy, ask yourself, what is the end result my product will provide? When someone buys into my coaching program, if they hang with me long enough, they should end up with a passive income based online business where they can divorce their time and labor from their income output. You got to ask yourself, what is the end result my product will deliver? So example, by the end of this course, you will know how to launch a profitable Etsy store if that's your jam, right? It is super easy today to go out and just buy done for you digital products, but you don't even, they might not even be in line with who you are, who you plan to serve, and what you're trying to do. So you got to be careful about that. You got to ask yourself, who is my ideal buyer, right? For me, Gen X, 9-to-5ers, or new entrepreneurs are my ideal customer. Why? Because I'm Gen X. I'm 51 years old. There is nobody on the planet I relate to more than a fellow Gen Xer. We've been through the same stuff. In fact, I was on an Uber trip just the other day, and I was talking to my passenger, and he had multiple stops on his route. So the first stop was a Quick Trip, right? In the Midwest, we have Quick Trip, which is a gas station with a little kitchen and, snacks and all that kind of stuff. He said, man, do you want some water? I said, he said, do you want anything? I said, yeah, water would be great. He says, what brand? Does it matter? I said, it doesn't matter. He said, well, I asked because some people are particular. And I said, man, I'm from the generation of hose water. And he bust out laughing. Why? Because he's also Gen X. He'll be 50 this year. And he just totally got it, right? See, the people that you can relate to the most probably resemble the person that you see when you look in the mirror. So Gen Xers, what else do I know about Gen Xers? I know that at 50 years old, if you're still working a 9-to-5, you've got some questions swirling around in your head. Man, do I really want to give another 20 years to corporate America? You're questioning that as a Gen Xer. I know as a Gen Xer, you're starting to question whether or not there is more to life than working, paying bills, and a couple days a month to spend with your family. You're starting to question those things, right? I know as a Gen Xer, you're starting to wonder, why did God create me? What is my purpose? What is my mission in life? I know I should be doing something more than just contributing to a company. See, I relate most to those people. So my target audience is that age demographic. 40 to 55 years old. We right in there. Most people 40 to 55 years old, they can certainly relate. We are the generation that we understand both analog and digital. See, we are the last generation that was of the analog era, right? We still had rotary phones. We still had a phone with a attached to the wall in the kitchen with a cord that literally stretched all over the house. Well, it only stretched all over the house because the house wasn't that big to begin with, right? So we understand, and that understanding that when I'm talking about these things in my marketing and in my videos and that kind of stuff, it attracts those people to me. So you got to understand who your ideal buyer is. Number 3, you got to understand what format will best deliver this solution. In my opinion, y'all, if I start with a course which is video based, I can create every other form of delivery for my solution. This is just me. I'm not telling you you have to start with a course. But for me, if I start with video, I can easily transcribe the video, put it in ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT to format this into a lesson plan. If I start with a video, I can take that transcription and tell ChatGPT, create a PowerPoint presentation from this. If I start with a video, I can take the transcription and I can tell ChatGPT, now turn this into an ebook, right? That's why me personally, I start with video. But you can also do the same thing in reverse. If you start with an ebook, you can take that ebook and tell ChatGPT, now give me a video script and a lesson plan for each chapter, right? I'm just saying, like, these are things that you got to ask. Number one, ask yourself, what is the end result of your product? What is the benefit? Number two, who is the buyer? Number three, and when I say who is the buyer, when I said I help purpose-driven Gen Xers, that is a specific individual, purpose-driven from Generation X. That ain't everybody. That ain't even everybody in Generation X, because everybody ain't purpose-driven who are from my generation, right? The name of the game is to speak to your target audience and exclude everybody else. For my agency, I help local brick and mortar businesses with 5 employees or less. That is a very specific, out of 30 million small local businesses in the United States, that is a very specific subset within an overall bigger audience pool. You got to get specific with who you're talking to, so that when you design your solution, it speaks perfectly to them. So we talked about this yesterday. It's worth going over again. The 4 most profitable digital product types: ebooks and guides. This is best for quick step-by-step solutions. And let me just say it this way, y'all. One of the reasons I choose video, because video is the most comfortable for me. Now, chances are, if you like to write, an ebook is going to be best for you. And because you like to write, chances are you're going to attract people who like to read. And that's what's called a message to market to delivery method match. See, your message has to match the target audience that you're going for. The delivery method also has to match the target audience. If you're trying to sell ebooks to me, good luck. Because you know what I'm going to say? Man, I'm going to wait till they put this thing in video, because I'm not a reader like that, right? But chances are you didn't attract me in the first place. I give an example. People who like to write tend to stay away from video, but on the other hand, their long form content is a blog. They like to write articles. So they're attracting people who like to read. So it makes sense that they have an ebook, something else that person would like to read. I attract people who like video and don't like to read. So as a result, I'm going to tell you to go from this YouTube video or TikTok video to another video medium, because chances are you like video over reading, right? So just keep that in mind, y'all. How to create, you can use Google Docs, Canva, export as a PDF. Why it works is fast to create, high profit margins, and it is beginner friendly. And again, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite cheat codes for that. The second most profitable type is an online course, right? Online course is best for teaching a skill in depth, right? If you really want to go in on a particular solution, and it might require visual elements, right? Like screen sharing and examples and stuff like that. Video courses are by far best for that. Example, you might do a course on how to start a YouTube channel or real estate investing 101. How to create, you simply record your video. You can use your phone, you can use scripts or not. You could use slide deck presentations to help you do some visual elements. You can do talking head style trainings like this with notes. And you can also marry a combination of those things together. Sometimes I'll do talking head style, pull up some slides, and share my screen all within the same lesson within a particular module in my course. Why it works? Because you can charge a higher price, $97 to $997, and it equals bigger profits, right? Digital templates and workbooks, another type of digital product that you can create and they sell, right? People who want done for you resources really love downloadable templates. For instance, in my world, one of the most difficult things to do is to create emails, right? So a digital product that I can create is a bundle of high converting email swipe files. And all my customers have to do is copy and paste them into their autoresponder. That's a done for you template that I can sell over and over and over to my target audience, right? Why does it work? Because it is super passive. People download instantly and use immediately. So there's a short path to the result when you're using a template or something like that. And number 4 is memberships and subscription services. Best for building long-term community and recurring income. Again, monthly coaching, exclusive content, private mastermind groups are all examples of memberships. You can use tools like Patreon, School, Kajabi, Mighty Network, Circle, things of that nature. Of course, the Digital Empire System is our white label version of Go High Level. You can use our tools to do the exact same thing. Why it works is because recurring revenue is the gold standard in business. And I don't think anybody exemplified that more than Netflix. Once Netflix hit and took off, you saw everybody and their mama on a subscription-based business model or adding a subscription-based business model to their business. Now, it's not new. Like, you had magazine subscriptions and you've been able to subscribe to stuff for a long time, but I think they exemplified the subscription to digital content. And they really made it a thing and made people see, I can parse information out over time, or I can give people access to a variety of information for limited time frames. Because as you notice on Netflix, some movies ain't on there forever. Like, they'll buy a license to a movie and that movie will be there. They'll promote it real heavy for 6 months. And then you go back on Netflix and you can't find it anymore, right? That's a method and a strategy to keep you coming back and to get you watching the stuff that they're promoting, because you don't know if that stuff is going to be on there long term, right? So now, step number 2, once you have decided who you're going to talk to and the solution that you're going to provide, you've chosen an actual product type, ebook, course, downloadable templates, or a membership or subscription model. Now you have to outline your products. Now, this is not hard, y'all. In fact, let me pull up ChatGPT and someone give me a topic in the comments real quick. And I'm going to see if ChatGPT can create an outline for us in a couple minutes. Who needs help with a digital product outline? And I'm talking about a product that they could sell, right? Give me a topic in the comments if you want me to use you as an example. And I'll go a step further. If you're in our private community, I'll even send you this information as well. So Let me know in the comments. Give me something in the comments if you would like for me to use you as an example, or I can just pull one off the top of my head as well. Because it has never been easier to outline a product, right? So firearm instruction. My brother Tank out of St. Louis with Relentless Defense Firearm Academy. So what I'm going to simply do is say, I'm going to go ahead and start a new chat. Come on. All right. My brand is Relentless Defense Firearm Academy, and I teach CCW classes and firearm training, but I want to include digital products as well. Give me a list of the top digital products that make sense for my niche. I'm targeting single moms in urban areas. Boom. Now, I just happen to know this about Tank's brand because he's in our coaching program. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get some ideas. I want to brain dump from the creme de la creme of brain dumps, which is ChatGPT. So now here's a list of top digital products that will complement your CCW classes and firearm training while specifically targeting single moms in urban areas. Educational guides and ebooks. Urban Defense for Single Moms, a complete guide to personal safety. Boom. I'm not going to read all of these, but we're going to take that one right there because it is so sexy. And I think it hits the nail on the head. Now, all I'm going to do is say, give me an outline for this one. Paste that in there. And boom, just like that, y'all. In less than 3 minutes, we've got some content, ideas, and we have an outline to a digital product, which is an ebook that teaches urban defense for single moms, a complete guide to personal safety. And look at there. Less than 15 minutes, y'all. It don't take long to do this stuff. So in less than 3 minutes, we've got a list of digital products. Now, in my coaching, I would say, Tank, you can create all of these products over time, but right now, we're just going to focus on one. Now, look at the outline that it gave us. It gave us an introduction, why every single mom needs a safety plan. Chapter 1. Situational awareness, your first line of defense. Chapter 2, home defense strategies for single moms. Chapter 3, concealed carry and firearm basics for moms. Chapter 4, non-lethal self-defense options. Chapter 5, staying safe while out and about. Chapter 6, self-defense training and physical preparedness. Chapter 7, teaching your kids about safety without scaring them. Tank, how do you like that one right there? Give me a 10 in the comments if you like that as a chapter. Number 8, legal and psychological aspects of self-defense. Chapter 9, building a safety net and community support. Conclusion. I'm going to add one more chapter, and I'm going to say, if we can add a chapter on legal compliance, that would round out this outline. Boom. Because I think that's the only thing it left out. I would imagine that, Tank, you would want something in there about the law and what compliance looks like for a self-defense. So just like that, y'all, it didn't even take us a whole 5 minutes. And we got a outline. We got 30 product ideas and a complete outline for an ebook. Now, guess what? I can go a chapter at a time and say, all right, chat, give me what you have in mind for an introduction. Take that, put it in a Word doc. All right, let's take a look at chapter 1. Give me your thoughts on the first paragraph. Boom. And chat will build out this whole ebook for me little by little. And when it's all said and done, I've got a digital product using ChatGPT. So I'm just saying, y'all, this stuff does not have to be hard or complicated. So step 2 is you're going to outline your product in 15 minutes, fast and easy. Instead of spending weeks planning, use this simple framework to create a clear and valuable product in just minutes. So they're giving us an outline: introduction, problem breakdown, step-by-step solution, action plan, bonuses are optional. So for an example, how Instagram's algorithms work, the best types of content to post, how to grow an engaged audience, monetization strategies, tools. Of course, you're going to use Google Doc or Canva to do that kind of stuff. Online courses, you would do the same thing. Now, how many of you guys want to see if we turn this into an online course? Watch this. Now, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and I'm going to say, let's turn this into an online course outline. And now all they're going to do instead of chapters is just going to say modules. So they give me a course overview and they're breaking this whole thing down. So if I'm Tank and I like to read and write and I've got a blog where I share this kind of stuff, then an ebook would make sense. For me, I'm a video guy. I'm not going to do a blog. I would do a video teaching single moms how to protect themselves. And then I would, instead of try to sell them an ebook, they watching me on video, it makes sense to sell them a product that is also in video, because now I have market to message to delivery method match. Because if they're on a video medium, then it makes sense to promote a video course, right? So now course features, then it goes into module 1, your introduction, lesson 1, then it goes into module 2, and boom, it just breaks down the whole game plan just like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is only hard because we make it hard. I can do the same thing. I'm not, because we're out of time, y'all. If y'all want to ask me questions about how to do this stuff, join me at open office hours, cortezhustle.com/open office hours. You'll get the Zoom link, and you can join me in Zoom. As soon as this is over, we open the Zoom room up for live Q&A. So we got the outline and online course. And then, of course, I could do the same thing and say, now, chat, give me a workbook that goes with this course. And chat will outline a workbook. And then I can later go back step by step and have chat to create the actual workbook. And then, of course, I could then say, I also want to build an online community for single moms to get additional help and resources as it relates to self-defense and preparedness. We don't got to make this hard, y'all. We just got to be willing to put in the work, take our time, and get it done. So tomorrow, we're going to wrap all of this up and put a nice bow on it, because there's going to be no show on Friday. So tomorrow is going to be the last show of the week. So come back, because y'all probably going to want to know how to price this stuff. Y'all probably going to want to know how to deliver this stuff in a sales funnel. You're probably going to want to know how to create a community on the internet. Like, we're going to break all of that stuff down for y'all tomorrow, man. It's going down. So Open office hours, CortezHustle.com/open office hours. If you got questions and you want to hop into the Zoom room, you are more welcome. We do live Q&A immediately following this. So appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.